Hello everyone, my name is Gaulle and today I'm going to be giving our oral presentation for my case study report on Charles de Gaulle Airport Terminal. A brief summary about the airport terminal. This report is going to explore the causes and the reasons around the collapse of the Terminal 2E of the famous Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport and the resulting consequences which led it to become a famous engineering disaster. The report also highlights the aftermath of the incident that took place and how it was corrected along with the repercussions the associated company had to face, and also the impact on the society and the lessons that are learned from it, which will be useful in the future preventing any further failures. So starting with the introduction, airports have always been a fast and smooth way of traveling for a large amount of population from the time airways have started. In accordance to this, airport terminals have been made which serve as a center for complete verification and boarding process of the passengers which are traveling through an airplane. This was the case with Charles de Gaulle Airport newest edition Terminal 2E, having a very complex and daring design and a wide area space which was opened in the year 2003 with some delays in construction. So, how does engineering artifact play a role in the society? Airport terminals are specially made for people or passengers that are traveling through airways. Here, passengers can wait for their arrival of the flight along with different verification processes and checks they have to go before boarding their flights. From an engineering point of view, airport terminals have to be sturdy and be able to hold down a lot of weight. The reason for this is because most of the passengers that have to board their flights go through these terminals where they can stay for quite a period of time along with many other passengers and staff members, and not forgetting the personal belongings of the passengers. Due to this, airport terminals have to be built in such a way that they have enough space to accommodate a large number of people and can also be able to hold that weight without breaking down and resulting heavy casualties. So, what really happened? The Terminal 2E was fully finished and opened in 2003 with some delays involving the construction. But on the May of 24th, 2004, a part of terminal involving the roof was collapsed in the early part of the day, which resulted in death of 4 people and also left people questioning about the reasons leading to the failure of Terminal 2E. So, what were the findings and what was the official cause of the incident? It is said that there were many opinions regarding the terminal's failure. Some thought it was mainly because of the manufacturing of the terminal, and several oversights were left in its construction, while there were other opinions of how terminal was poorly designed. When a detailed investigation was done, it was revealed that there were design failures and the material that was also used was of not very high quality, and the many flaws that were present in the design were not caught early when the construction of the terminal started. This also included lack of redundant support, weak outer steel struts, weaker concrete support beams, low resistance to temperature. Also, during the early inspections, the number of inspections that were done were not sufficient so that as to caught the different flaws of the terminal, and the incident could have been avoided if those early inspections were done in more number. So, how was the problem solved? After the incident and the investigations, the structure was carefully disassembled and it was rebuilt with a metal framework that was made on top of the existing foundation, and it was reopened in the spring of 2008. Well, how should the problem have been prevented or resolved? From my point of view, a better software should have been used when designing the layout of the terminal so as to be able to create a more stable structure. Also, while designing the structure, Durability should have been kept in mind rather than an appealing or luxurious view from safety point of view, as a large amount of people would be using it at all the time. During the initial time of its use, there should have been regular checks of the terminal which might have been able to catch the flaws present in the structure. How did the problem impact society? Well, the incident caused 4 deaths, along with several being injured. The impact could have been way more if the incident had taken place during the day. This definitely led to a serious investigation of the process of making the terminal and when the structure was rebuilt. It took its time while being rebuilt and ensured that all the previous failures had been rectified and will not be repeated again. Furthermore, the operators of the airport were also fined a very hefty amount by the court. It was further ensured that whenever a new technique of making any type of structure is being implemented, it will always require an oversight by many professionals working in the same line of field so that that technique can be made done more easily and without any flaws. So that will be all. Thank you.